Stale Gum Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Stale Gum Podcast. I'm Brother the Elder, and with me, as always, is Brother the Younger. How are you doing, brother?
Brother, I am doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Just another day in paradise, living at home in Orlando, Florida, doing a whole lot of nothing all day. And I'm ready to open some cards.
All right, well, good. I'm happy to report that my 2-year-old has now potty trained herself in the last 2 weeks.
Ooh.
So either she's super advanced, her parents are awful for not providing her very basic needs like changing a diaper, so she's taking matters into her own hands, or it's a little A, little a B. Hard to tell, really.
I mean, I know all parties involved. I'm going to go with A and B here. Just to be safe. That's one thing as a person who doesn't have children, it's always one thing that I've feared greatly, both diapers and potty training. It just sounds messy and bad, and I want no part of it. Fun fact, I've never changed a diaper in my life.
I really think you have at our house.
I haven't. I promise I haven't.
All right. Well, next time you come visit, well, actually, next time there won't be any diapers to change. I think you lucked out. Unless you, of course, go up to Sister's house.
If I visit Sister, we'll see, but I doubt that still.
Well, maybe someday the stars will align and you yourself can have a whole bundle of diapers to change.
Yeah, maybe. If there's one thing that girls are into, it's guys in their low 30s opening packs of baseball cards. This is the way to a woman's heart. It's proven science. So, I think I'm well on my way. We'll be fine.
So, before we get into these cards, I'm really jonesing for just baseball, for real live baseball. I've been enjoying the highlights of the KBO.
Sure.
But just doesn't quite do it for me. What do you think? When are we going to get any sort of live baseball here in North America?
So I know there's a rumor going around late last week that they were talking about, I think it was June 10th for spring training 2, followed by regular season opening like June 30th or something like that.
Saw it as candidate. Was that Trevor Plouffe?
Plouffe. It was Plouffe. Former Minnesota Twin.
He posted that on the Twitter, right?
He did. He put it out on the Twitterverse. Not sure if there's anything to it. A lot of people like Keith Law, I know, shot it down, said he hadn't heard anything. So we have a former player versus like the angriest baseball reporter in history. Who are you going to pick on that one? I think we're all ready for baseball to come back. But obviously for the safety of the players and fans, if there's any fans at all, that's something we need to make sure it's all safe and sound for everyone there. So I don't know, man. Best case scenario, maybe we'll get a season going late summer or early fall. I know you had mentioned something in our pre-podcast meeting. Why don't you tell us all about what you heard?
Seen like the Arizona plan where you try to do 100 games starting in July with triple headers every day and all 30 teams there. I'm not signing up for that. Fans can't watch that. But if you could do some sort of like super tournament over 2 months, I would travel, if allowed, to go watch as much of that as I could. I think that would just be awesome.
Yeah, I think that would be cool, especially if they choose, good places, Florida in November. From experience, I can say it's quite nice. It's not going to be cold. The one thing I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but Arizona in the summertime when you're not in a dome, a little warm. So, running triple headers, that means you have to start games at 11 a.m. or noon. You're in the desert with no cover. I'm not sure that would really work out. So
we've done Vegas in, was it August? And that was one of the worst choices we ever made.
It was very hot.
Just feels really like your face is melting.
Yeah. Not in the cool rock and roll way, but like actual, my skin is coming off like the Indiana Jones way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, in the Raiders of the Lost Ark way, or Last Crusade way.
Yeah.
No, it was Lost
Ark. It was Ark.
I was right the first time.
Well, yeah. Last Crusade, they had a face.
They had the face melt from drinking from the wrong Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Really, 2 out of 3 of the good Indiana Jones movies had face melting in them.
Yeah, maybe that's the key.
Yeah. You didn't see any face melting in Legend of the Crystal Skull or whatever that nonsense was.
You know, you did have Shia LaBeouf swinging through the jungle trees like he was Tarzan. So I know last week you alluded to the giant surprise that you have. However, I'm going to go first, so
All right.
keep everyone still on their toes here. So I'm going to go with this little guy here. It's 1987 Topps, and you're seeing that right, folks. 48 cards, not one, not two, but 3 stacks in this bad boy.
That's
60 cards per
48,
stack.
48 plus 1 card special.
Plus 1 special. Oh, yeah. My special looks to be an Ozzie Smith All-Star card. Thing in the 80s, I thought that was, I guess, cool, but also super lazy of Topps. I think it was like 85 through 88. They had All-Star cards, and they all had the exact same design. All they did was change the year.
At the very top of it. Venmo Challenge, brother. Number 1, you need the Topps All-Rookie team card. One of them, I don't care which rookie, but the one that's got the little gold bowl in the bottom right corner of the card.
All right.
Also going to need, at this point, MLB, of course, had only 4 divisions. And so I want to see players from 2 teams in each of the 4 divisions. We're going to need someone who was an all-star in 1987. A Blue Jay. I think that's only fair. One singular Blue Jay, but he had to be in their starting lineup. Or one of their 5 starters. And then last but not least, we're going to need a team checklist.
All right. And they did have those in this set.
They absolutely had those in that set.
Side note related to last week, I looked at the entire checklist of 93 Fleer football. No punters. So it gave me an impossible task. 48 cards here. It's going to take me a minute, so let's start looking at them. Here we go. Dale Murphy. So that should be the All-Star in 86. He's 2-time MVP. So we'll go ahead and knock out Dale Murphy on the All-Star. We can double check, of course. I'll do a graphic if needed.
I look forward to it.
Card 2 in the pack. I don't think Rance Mullikins was a starter. He might have been.
Mullikins or Mullinix?
Mullinix, sorry.
Yeah, come on, get it straight. Not a starter.
That's my bad. He played in almost every game.
He was their third base starter for years.
Yeah. I think he was a starter.
He was. Third base starter. Ooh.
Hey, it's my boy Tom Niedenfuer. You'll remember him from episode 1.
And look at that picture. That man is about to throw a ball over mountains, daring you.
He used the ball over the mountain joke 2 times. We've only had 4 episodes. You're overdoing the mountain joke. Hey, are you 18? Dawson, just in case Dale Murphy wasn't an all-star, Andre Dawson definitely was. He was the MVP of the league in 1987, if I'm not mistaken. No, it might have been 89.
I think you're mistaken.
Ooh, how about Dusty Baker? Famous thing. I like the A's uniforms a lot. I think they look real classy. I'm a huge fan currently of their gray uniform with the green print across the chest. I think those are the best gray-looking uniforms in the league.
Tell you what, and I know I'm a Toronto homer, but I think those grays that they won the 92 World Series in, where you have the blue and white lettering with the Toronto going across, I think the blue and white on the gray, that's one of the all-time best grays.
Mike Schmidt. He was definitely a star. I forgot about 1987 Topps. The fun facts on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for Mike Schmidt's fun fact?
Hit me.
Mike lists electronic trains among his hobbies.
Oh, Mike and our father can hang out.
Yeah. All right, we got Stan Javier, Mickey Tettleton. Side note, he might be my 7th Oakland A I've pulled. I'll pull them all together once we're done and throw a graphic up to see what I end up with. But, ooh, my boy Sparky Anderson, all-time legend.
Yes.
And technically, you said team checklist. There's a team checklist on the back. So are we counting that?
Counting that.
Ed Lynch. What? He definitely farted and something came out.
That doesn't come out of the jockstrap easy.
Here's Otis Nixon, pre-crack, I think. Pre-crack Otis, playing for the Indians.
He's very serious there.
Yeah. I think crack loosened him up. He should have started earlier. future Blue Jay and Cy Young Award winner Dave Stewart. And what team does he play for? The Oakland A's. Here's a checklist, not a team checklist, just a checklist.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Those are the worst. I always hated pulling those things.
What a waste of a card, right? If you're a kid and you're collecting and one of your 48 cards is checklist, get out of here. All right, I've got like probably 20 left. Blue Jay starter I knocked out. Team checklist I knocked out.
Yes. You're probably good on the division geographical diversity. We'll have to see when you pop up that graphic.
So I've got All-Star. I've got checklist. I've got Blue Jay. I've got divisionals. I just need a rookie cup and I win.
You need a rookie cup and you win. You got 20 cards to do it.
All right. Now, 87 tops. The rookie cup I want out of this is obviously Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
He was the man to collect back then. So 2 other things I'd be looking for here. Barry Bonds rookie card available and Mark McGwire rookie card available. We got a Dave Righetti All-Star. He's squinting. He's trying to see something far away.
Yeah.
That's
what happened to the rest of his career.
Oh, no. Dave
no,
Righetti.
That's what he's looking for. You see, he's squinting.
Oh, yeah, and then the career.
That's the joke.
Yeah, I understand. Humor is fun.
Yes.
Jokes are better when you have to say that they're jokes.
Yeah.
So, I remember as a kid, I had a couple baseball like highlight tapes, and one of them was This Week in Baseball's Greatest Plays, and there's a clip of Dave Righetti getting pulled out of a game at Yankee Stadium, and he takes the game ball and throws it over the right field wall into the stands. And I always thought that was one of the coolest things ever. I thought he was the strongest man in the world. All right, moving on, we got Bill Kruger, another Oakland Athletic. Oh boy, here's one for you. This is a special.
Oh.
George Bell, All-Star.
Yes.
How's that? Yeah.
That is back when he hadn't worn out his welcome yet. In fact, 1987, as you know, is the year he was the MVP of the American League.
That is correct. Got Bill Mooneyham. Guess who he plays for?
Oakland?
The Oakland Athletics. Another checklist.
Is it a different checklist?
I'll have to go back and check. I think it is.
Or did you just get doubles of a checklist?
If I got doubles of the same checklist, I will sue Tops. I will sue Tops. Ooh, we got the big cat. Meow. Andre Scalaraga.
Nice. You know, you pulled 2 Expos and you got 2 of the best Expos of all time.
First time ever. Venmo challenge completed. Wally Joyner.
Whoop that ass! Whoop that ass! Whoop that ass! Whoop that ass!
Wally with 3 cards left. Didn't hit the big ones. Unfortunately, no Barry Bonds, no Canseco, no McGwire. But I got the Venmo challenge, so I am a plus $1, barring something crazy happening in your pack.
You know, brother, there are junk packs. And making it worse, there are junk hockey packs. And then making it worse, there are junk hockey packs from 1991.
Okay.
Then making it worse, there are junk hockey packs that come from an unlicensed trading card set.
Sports Cards Ultimate? What?
Also, this is in French.
Oh, okay.
So we have a French unlicensed junk pack from 1991. It is Hockey Premiere Edition 1991. So the uniform of whoever this guy is, you'll see that it says across the chest, Smokies.
Okay.
Smokies was the name of a card shop in Las Vegas that was across the street from the Aladdin Hotel and Casino. And Smokies got a side note. They got caught up in the Operation Bullpen scandal in the late 80s, early 90s, where they were selling like hundreds of thousands of dollars of fake autographs and fake stuff, just autographs sold out. Tony Gwynn helped out the feds. He was a like undercover informant. on this. It's a fun little story. But anyway, Smokies then decided it was going to get into the sports card business, and it dipped its little toe into the water with this 1991 unlicensed hockey set. So they brought in as many players as they could into some random hockey rink in Las Vegas and gave them all these jerseys that just said Smokies on them.
All right. Well, so yeah, you said you couldn't see on the pack. You said 8 to 10 cards, so I think 2 challenges is fair for this one.
I think so.
All right.
Une carte de sweepstakes ultimate per packet, which my French is a little rusty, but I believe that is 1 card of the ultimate sweepstakes per pack.
Oh, so you could enter in a drawing to win maybe more unlicensed European subset cards. I think.
Or fake merchandise.
All right, so there's a lot of foreign guys that play hockey. So
yeah,
one of your challenges is going to be I need a player whose last name has a V in it.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
Second, let's keep it real easy. A goalie.
Ultimate sport card hockey.
Is that a business card? Like to lead it off? That's just, hey, come visit our shop.
Oh no, that's a player's card.
Oh, that's the back. That's what the back is.
That's the back of the card. So first guy up. Oh, ladies, they must be going for like the 12 to 16-year-old female demographic. Look at the sexy eyes on that man. I'm just getting dressed in my locker room, just pulling on my Smokies jersey. There's no name on it.
So these cards don't have names.
Well, this one doesn't. What do we got? Oh no. Okay, it's Scott LaChance.
At the time, there were, of course, 2 New York teams, so glad they narrowed that down.
Well, it does say New York I.
Oh,
so
Islanders.
perhaps he's for the Islanders.
Oh, perfect.
Although at this point, I think they're the Long Island Islanders. I don't think they're the New York Islanders yet.
In 91, I think they had the New York designation.
I don't know. Playing a lot of
separate wager.
Separate wager. I think it's Long Island.
All right, I'll check it out.
Oh, here's a 3-fer. Oh, Scott Niedermeyer, Pat Falloon, and Scott LaChance. That's just 3 dudes hanging out.
Hanging out on the ice.
On the flip side, just 3 dudes still hanging out. All right, I'll tell you what. Here is a legitimate NHLer who went on to have a real legitimate career. Like this is a redemption card for this set. Chris Osgood, Detroit Red Wings goalie. He's a real guy.
Yeah, cross that off the list.
All right, this is just getting weird. Yet another Scott LaChance.
Stop it.
I don't know. I don't speak French. Liste country number 1. Who are these guys? Why are they here?
Bunch of dudes.
Oh, I think maybe this is a checklist. Oh, if you're keeping score at home with the little tracker, that's 3 Scott LaChances, 1 checklist, 1 legit NHL player, and I failed otherwise the challenge. We're going to scratch off the instant win. Sure. Let's see what 1991 Patrick would have won.
A date with Scott LaChance.
This just isn't going. I'm never going to know if I won or not. There you have it. Ultimate sport card hockey.
I'm really glad we did that. That was awful. I'm not looking forward to editing this video. I don't think you could have found anything that anyone cares less about than 1991 Ultimate Unlicensed Hockey.